Morning, everybody. What's going on today? Today we're gonna head out to the lake for a little bit. We got a storm rolling in. I think it's supposed to hit around 2:30 or 3. We'll see. Weather people are never right when it comes to that stuff, so we don't know. We might get pushed off the water early. Thanks for everybody for watching our cooking video yesterday. It's something new we're trying. If you haven't seen it yet, it'll be linked down in the description below. It's great if you do keep a couple fish and you want to go out there and cook them up for your family. Healthy, semi-healthy ways to cook them up, which you don't have to, you don't have to deep fry them and bread them every single time. So, it's a great alternative to standard fish fry. Kimberly's at work today, so we're gonna head out to the lake and try to catch something. We got our bass tackle with us, leaving the fly rod behind this time. So we're just gonna throw some bass tackle and see how today goes. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you out on the water. I'm driving out to the lake. I figured I'd do a couple random thoughts, Like, what is your guys' opinion of fishing right before a storm or right after? I know out here in Arizona, when the weather temps go up, 100, 105 degrees, and those monsoons hit, right after the storm, those fish are really active. I think it oxygenates the water, cools it down a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. This winter here in Arizona, we've said it multiple times, it's been freaking crazy. We've never had this much rain that I can remember for like 10 years. There's water flowing everywhere. The lakes are almost full. It's just crazy out here, and we're still getting storms, which is awesome. But all that's going to do is create more shrubbery, more grass, more trees to catch on fire this summer. When all these yahoos go into the woods and think that they know better than the Forest Service when they say there's no fire or fire ban, and they make their fire, drive away, don't clean up after themselves. It's just something you got to worry about here in Arizona. We are in an arid, dry, desert climate. Forest fires and desert fires are a big thing out here. Last summer they closed down the entire forest because of the dry weather. People were still trying to cut gates and get out there, but most of the lakes up north weren't even available for us to fish because of the forest closure. So I'm hoping this year, with all this rain and all this wet weather, Forest Service is smart about it, and they put the signs up and limit forest fires to end mandatory camping areas or do something. We can't have another summer this year where they close the forest down and we can't get up there and do what we enjoy doing. It is safer that way if they do close the forest, because it keeps a lot of people out of it that shouldn't be in it anyways. But it also limits our fishing experience out here in Arizona. So I know it's a little bit different of a topic than what I started out with here, but those are just my random thoughts driving to the lake. All right, made it out here onto the water. The lake is absolutely dead today. There's one other bass boat, and I see a couple guys on kayaks probably, but we might have the lake pretty much to ourselves for a little while. People are loading up and leaving thinking the storm's going to hit a little bit sooner, but we'll find out. Hopefully we don't get rained on too bad. Water temp's sitting about 76, so it's a little warm. So we'll see how we can do today. First cast of the day. We're going to start out just throwing little search baits and stuff around, underspins, spy baits, just slow cranking them. See how this lake's doing on this side today. Make sure my drag's tight. Had a couple backlashes the other day. The best way I found to get out of backlash is just loosen up your drag and pull line out. So make sure I tighten it back up after one of those backlashes. Hate to get a fish on, try to set the hook and my drag just slips. I do gotta say, the couple bites that I have had on this underspin are different. They just load the rod up. Like if you feel it pop, like a hit, chances are you don't have a fish. They just hit it out of anger. But if you wait for the rod to load up and then crank them, you typically catch that fish. Well, not me, because
freaking lost a bunch of fish the last time I was throwing this thing. It did catch me like a 40-pound carp though. So just gonna continue cruising down this bank and throwing this thing around and see if we can't get something to bite it. Keep an eye on the shallows though, see if anything's up shallow as we go through here. Some just came up and ate something. Oh. See, I think I just had a strike right there and I set the hook instead of just letting it load up and I just straight missed him. Well, looks like we're starting to get sprinkled on. That's not good. This thing is a far cry from how it is on the weekends right now. Man. Water temp's down to 73 back in here. Wind picking up is making it hard to fish this thing slow. Ooh. She's a blowing. Oh, fish on. There we go. Oh, taking me out to deep water. I don't know what we got here. Oh, it's a fighter. It thumped it. Oh, shoot. Break my damn rod. Hopefully it's not a freaking carp or a catfish. It's head shaking. Oh. Come on up. Oh, big ass catfish. Just my luck. And he ate it. Oh man. Just my freaking luck. He ate that thing too. Man. Not a bad little sizer. Probably, 5-6 pounds. I need to start bringing a damn net with me. It'll make this so much easier. There we go. Like I said, not a bad little cat, 5-6 pounder. And he ate that underspin pretty damn good. Alright. Got a quick release on that guy. Hook myself in the crotch. That's the problem with catfish. They destroy your line and they destroy your freaking bait. I mean, look at that thing. That's toast. Whew. Well, we caught a fish though. Let's see if we can't catch any more. Alright. Got us a new swim bait put on there. Gonna go with a little bit lighter of a color. This wind is really picking up. So it should be fun. So hopefully next time it's the right species. I got myself posted up on this rock, trying to stay in position without flipping. Oh, that was a bite. Here's another bite. And once again, I set the hook on it instead of just waiting for it to eat it. Let's go over here, see if we can't find some relief in one of these coves from this wind. I'm going to try to get repositioned over here in a safer spot, and we'll join you back in a second. Alright, so we found a little area outside of the wind. We're just going to stay in here and cast around a little bit. Alright, we're going to switch it up. Throw that spy bait around a little bit. For those not familiar with a spy bait, it looks like a prop bait that you'd fish on top of the water, but it actually sinks. So you let it sink a little bit and then pull it through the water column slowly. I got this one tied on to 30-pound braid. I'm just gonna slowly roll it around in here and see what happens. Looks good in the water. Now those wind dies, I think we're going to move right back out to the channel where we just had that bump at. Move back out here and got ourselves into position. Nope, should probably open the bail. There we go, that casts a lot better that way. How about that? Learn something new every day. Just had a fish rise over there. Alright, let's move into a better position here. Fish on. I think it's another damn catfish. Yep. Another big ass fucking catfish. Well, Thunderspin catches catfish like crazy. Look at that. And another damn catfish. Dang it. Where's your bass friends at, catfish? So I may switch back over to the spy bait and just had a bite on it, but nope. Had a fish on. This thing is fighting weird. What do we got here? Oh, little yellow bass. Look at that. Might be on the school again. We're catching everything that we don't want to today. There you go. Nice little yellow bass, little baby guy pooping on me. Let him go. Get right back out there. I'm just gonna junk fish today, I guess. Just slowly rolling this thing across the bottom. Feel the weeds ticking. Oh, fish on. Oh, it's another little yellow bass. Actually, this one's fighting pretty daggone good. Oh, that's why. Not a bad little yellow. Dang, these things are spiny. I don't like it when they got treble hooks in them. Got that guy unhooked and back to safety. He got wrapped around my anchor. Fish on. There we go. There's a little guy, whatever it is. Well, another little yellow bass. Dang it. These little guys are wiry. The treble hooks involved. I'm not going to be putting my hands anywhere near their face. There we go. Got a release on him. That's probably what we're seeing. Jump and chase these shad is all these little yellow bass back in here. I think it's about time for us to go here in a minute. Alright, the storm's hitting a little bit faster than it was supposed to. So, we're going to get off the water. We'll see you back in the truck. Hopefully.
Alright, looks like we made it back to the ramp just in time. It's starting to sprinkle now. Probably going to start raining here in a little bit. We didn't catch any bass today, but we did catch a couple catfish on that underspin. I mean, that bait obviously catches anything that swims. And then caught a couple yellows on that little spy bait. Threw a couple other things around, threw a jig, threw a Cinco, didn't get any bites on that. Threw a crankbait for a little while, didn't get any bites on that. Like I said, it was just a quick trip out to the lake today just to see how it's doing and, you know, try to get in here before this storm hits. Now we're going to head back to the house and do a little editing. Hopefully have this up for you today. Please subscribe to the channel. Please tell your friends about us. Tell your family members. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We might try this summer to go and hit the trout slam here in Arizona and try to catch every species of trout here that we have. Should be fun. We're probably going to head up north, chase some little bronzeback fish next weekend. So stay tuned, and we're going to have some awesome footage coming up for you. So we'll see you guys later.